Hello and welcome to Southtech Tutorials. Today I'm back with another video taking you guys through Microsoft Access. Microsoft Access is a database software that is used for storing and retrieving data in organized way. When I'm talking about organized way, I'm talking about organizing data in tables or in rows and columns. Organized data is always retrieved in tables, and tables are made of rows and columns. So let us open our software. I'm using Access 2019. I'll just type Access and it opens. By the time I just click on enter. So this is my Access 2019. I'm using Access Office. So the first thing I have to do here before clicking on a blank database, I have to first create a folder. It is one of the things I have been doing in the previous series, creating a folder. So I hope you guys are now used to that, and I hope by now everyone knows how to create a folder on the desktop or in the documents. So I'm just going to minimize this and I create a folder on my desktop. I'll just name this. I'll name this as Access. So this is my folder, and I'm going to keep today's work in Access folder. So I'll go back to my Access, and then I want to first save my database. So I'll just click on New. After clicking on New, I just click on Blank Database. So I'll name it my database as record keeping. Then I want to save it inside the folder that I created on the desktop. I just click on the desktop, then I look for the folder that I created, which is Access. So now, before I click on create, my Access database, my record keeping database will be kept inside my folder called Access, and Access is on the desktop. So now from here I can now click on create. So now this is where it has brought me to, and I don't want my first table to be called table 1. I want to give it a different name, so I will save this table. In Access, whatever table that you create, you have to first be saving. Anything you do, you have to first be saving in order for it to proceed. So I'm just going to click on Ctrl S to save the table, and I'll give a records as my table name, records. So now the name of my table is called records. From here I'm going to the view, then I click on the design view. I want to create a table with different fields. The first one is gonna be ID, Then the second one will be, the first one I want it to be student ID. Then the second one will be the first name, then the third will be last name. And put the course, and finally let me say semester. So all these ones are short text. I'll leave them by default, and I'll talk more about the primary key in the upcoming video. However, at the moment now, what you need to know about the primary key, it is something that uniquely identifies one record from the other. What I'm talking about here is, in a class there can be many students and they have the same name, but they have different roll numbers. So that roll number is the one that acts as the primary key. So in our scenario, our primary key is the student ID. So when you finish writing all your fields with their respective data types, then you can now go to view, and then you click on the datasheet view. This one will make it ready now for you to start inserting your records. So I'll click on datasheet view. As I told you earlier, anything you do, you have to first be saving. So for now, here I will just click on yes. So you can now see this is where you can start entering your records. So I've taken you through the process of how you can create a table with their column names in Access in this first series of MS Access. So let me say here you want to put your first record as Kasozi Enoch, doing computer science. It's in semester 4. So this is how you start inserting your records. And as you can see, the primary key here, I did not even put 1. It just comes automatically. That means even number 2 will come automatically when I finish that, when I finish inserting that record. Let me put my name. So these are 2 records. As you can see, I have put, let me just adjust here. This is how you can create a table in MS Access and then make it ready to insert records in that table. So here you can even insert 1,000 records in this table, for as long as you have come up with your table and you have given it a name. So I hope, guys, this is a brief video on how you can create a table and then you start inserting records with their primary key. This is what uniquely identifies one student from another. The number can never be the same. I can never have the same number with Kasozi Enoch. That means I did not apply the concept of primary key. So guys, I hope we shall continue from here, and in the upcoming videos I'll show you how we can insert more records and then later create queries and forms, even reports in Microsoft Office Access. Bye for now.